It's the CalebDMTG Show.
Should we pick one, a recurring nightmare, and see where it takes us? Go down that magical journey. Hey, thanks, Mr. Salmonella. So Scarab God could be a backup recurring nightmare. Usually I like Scarab God as like a single card win condition in my like super controlling decks though. A recurring nightmare I want with like pile of value trash. Or Gary might come back. The art on Recurring Nightmare is pretty great. I had a dream like that once. Where my walls were all blending together. And it felt like something was watching me. Anyway. Buried Alive is a little clunky for like a dedicated Reanimator deck. I think I want Eternal Witness. I feel like Eternal Witness with that Recurring Nightmare loop. Maybe we can get lucky and go infinite with Time Warp or something. Was the stream recurring? It wasn't. It was a one-time dream, actually. Hey, thanks for the bits there, Scooby Doobies. The only actual recurring dreams I've had are the Falling Dream that everyone seems to have, and the Crumbling Teeth Dream, which I think is fairly common as well. Ooh, Ignoble Hierarch. Perfect. Fucking perfect, right? Fetches with these two. I've had dreams, like, continue before. Like, in between large gaps. Like, pick up where another dream left off. But it doesn't, like, repeat the dream exactly. It's like the next chapter of a book. You get the teeth dream a lot. Yeah, I think it's when people are like grinding their teeth in their sleep. It like takes form in their dream. I stopped getting it when I stopped grinding Magic tournaments for a living. Surprise! Surprise! That was a stressful way to try and make a living. Oh man, Plow Under with Eternal Witness and Recurring Nightmare? Is that the sort of dream I want to live? Yeah, it sounds particularly nasty. Let's jam it. Druid does seem good. Yeah, the Druid would have been good. Path was also interesting. We're not necessarily white, though, just because we've got this Thraben Inspector. This Throbbin. Shriekmaw's good with Eternal, with a Recurring Nightmare. I think I want this Carryton. I want this here thing here. Don't I still grind Magic for a living? Sort of. I think people would call me a professional streamer, not a professional Magic player. Like, if I play in a tournament and I scrub out, it's like, oh well! Whereas back then, if I played in a tournament and scrubbed, it was like, how am I fucking covering rent next month? I literally went to an SEG with only enough cash for the first entry. And if I had top 8'd, I would have had to like borrow money from friends in order to like have dinner. But because I top 16'd, top 16, they paid you cash. So I had back-to-back top 16s. They gave me a nice $100 bill for both finishes. I felt like a genius. So there's a lot of awesome picks here. Lingering Souls is sweet. Woodland Cemetery is good. Phyrexian Arena is good. I feel like I should be shoring up my mana base with the Woodland Cemetery, but like Lingering Souls is so, you know. Alright, let's junk it up. Are we Grey Merchanting? We literally have one black card. I feel like Priest fits this deck better than Grey Merchant does.
Oh, is that why he's in Bury?
He is correct. His deductions. This isolated island is that part of the world no planet will come closest to.
It sort of makes cold fingers run down my spine. How about you?
Hey, the Marsh came back. Awesome. Yeah, this deck looks like weirdly solid. Could use like some Grave Titan action. I don't think I'm playing any of these cards. Shit, no, I want the Grey Merchant back. What did I take over in? This stupid priest? God damn it. I didn't know I was gonna get literal last pick for Phyrexian Arena. There's some juicy picks here. I think I'm going for Resto. I think Resto makes a lot of sense with this current pile. But the Scrublands, the Stirring Wildwood, the Farseek, all those cards are gas too. Tree Speaker. God, there's Marsh Flats and Sun Petal. All of, like the good fixing was Wheeling in pack 1, so maybe we'll get some of it back, like get Sun Petal back here, which is not as good as Marsh Flats. I mean, fetches are just good in an Eternal Witness deck. Just increases the chance that you hit your land drops, right? And Creepbreaker can work really well with Recurring Nightmare, but I think we're closer to a Tree Speaker deck right now. Oh, stop Primetime. Yeah, Primetime, Thoughtseize, and Bloodstained Mire. All incredible picks. I think I'm gonna Primetime. A Recurring Nightmare needs like some kind of a Titan at some point. I do like Thoughtseize. I do like the Thoughtseize a lot. Shred their hand. Eternal Witness it back. Ooh, Slime. Here we go. Here we go. There's that Time Warp I mentioned earlier. I don't think our mana is going to support Time Warp, unfortunately. Is this a Grim Monolith deck? Might be. If we get like one more 6-drop, I think the Grim Monolith is going to look really good. Hopefully Mancer's Cube with Recurring Nightmare, just to have like the sack fodder. I don't think this deck's missing sack fodder though. I think we have a lot of shit to sack. Garrick's Dees, Reanimate's interesting. I think Battlesphere makes sense. Let's grab Battlesphere. Link the song that we're listening to right now. Ballista? I don't think we're an Iona deck. I don't think we're like that dedicated to reanimating stuff. I'm not super keen on Ballista here, but it's playable. The 4-mana Gideon might have been better. The ult playing well with Lingering Souls anyway. You want a tutor? What kind of tutor? Not a ton of good tutors in Legacy Cube. You don't have like Demonic Tutor or Vampiric or any of that stuff. One of the things about like a good recurring nightmare deck is that you don't actually need to draw the recurring nightmare for your deck to perform, because it's just a bunch of value creatures, which is a fine deck in and of itself. Oh, I'm gonna grab this Caracas. The Wildwood Wield, as expected. I guess I want this. Is it Enlightened Tutor in here? I don't think so. You think that meant 2-door? Yeah. You're probably right, that's probably what they meant. Didn't they make a TV show called The 2 Doors? Not 1 door, but 2 of them. Buffy Nick says, who are you and why do I follow you? I mean, why wouldn't you follow a sex icon and Magic the Gathering player extraordinaire, CalebDMTG? The question isn't why do you follow me, the question is why doesn't everybody else? Hey, Bone Shredder. I'll throw you at the board. Bone Shredder works well with Recurring Nightmare, but the Echo cost is awkward. So I don't know if I want to main deck it. Hey, Ophiomancer came back. Hot Guy Summer, yeah. Dad Bod Summer. Dad Bod Fall. The Reanimate was tempting both times we saw it. I think there's a chance this Thran Dynamo pays off, though. Especially because we have Monolith here. We could take Sundering Titan. I think we're gonna bird it up. Birdemic. Is that a weirdly late Thran? Sort of. It depends on the decks, right? Like, if someone's playing with Upheaval, then obviously they should have grabbed this card. But people aren't necessarily playing with that card, right? People's curves all don't go up to a billion. Yeah, the Quagmire's tempting. I kind of want Ugin now that I have Grim Monolith and Thran. Ugin certainly didn't save my last deck, but it is still a powerful card. Just thinking here for a sec. Yeah, it's a nice safety valve to have. There's some awesome cards for us here. In particular, I like the Mind Shatter and the Grist. I'm gonna take the Grist. Yeah, Grist fills up our graveyard for Recurring Nightmare while giving us bodies to sack. Seems perfect. Kind of a late drop. If we'd taken that Grey Merchant in pack 1, I would like the Whip of Erebos, but we didn't, so I don't. I'm just gonna take Batterskull for the sideboard. We could main deck it. Sometimes it's nice to have some life gain to offset, like for Phyrexian Arena. I think we're gonna have a space issue here, though. I think we're gonna be cutting a lot of this. Have I played this cube? Legacy cube? Oh yeah. Let's grab this here Chupacabra here. Nice one for the old Recurring Nightmare loop. Good one to blink with Resto. Yeah, I think the Priest of Fellrights is not going to make the cut. It would have been interesting if we had done the 2 for 3 creatures to your graveyard thing. But we didn't. Magister of Worth's interesting. I think I want the Smuggler's Copter. We have the bodies for it, and it's just like really good with Lingering Souls and Recurring Nightmare. We have both those cards, so. I think Feed the Swarm is going to chill on the board. Oh, nice lady Chap! Let's give Chap some friends. Satyr Wayfinder plays really well with Recurring Nightmare. But I think we need to use a little bit more fixing. Pack Rat's interesting here. I think I want the Vraska. I think Vraska fits the deck a little bit better. Or at least what the deck needs better, right? Like, solves more problems than Pack Rat does. So I just need like 1 or 2 cuts here, You don't think Ballista fits? Yeah. It doesn't fit the Recurring Nightmare plan, but not all of our draws are going to have Recurring Nightmare. Ballista's just a good card. I think it fits better than like Prismatic Ending does, right? Because it can still Crew Copter and stuff. I think I'm going to throw this Sundering Titan in the sideboard. Or do I want Hagak? If I get that Sylvan card, if the 2-mana 1/1 that like mills for, is it possible for that card to wheel? How late did I see that fucking thing? Sundering Titan would be a sideboard card. Whatever. A lot of nice sideboard cards. It's a very late Urza Saga. I didn't really will shit that pack. I was hoping we'd get more fixing back. We saw a few packs with like multiple pieces of fixing over the course of that draft. In pack 1, the fixing wheeled, and then it just like didn't in pack 3. The good news is we have some mana dorks that are really good fixers. The Ignoble, the Birds, the Caryatid. Those all help a lot. What is this, a deck list for ants? Magister of Worth's a good card. I just don't know if I want to main deck it. I think I'm going to cut Cryptbreaker. I think we need it less now that we have Smuggler's Copter. It's also just like an underpowered card in comparison to the rest of the deck. I think I'm gonna cut the Arena too. I don't know. Having a draw engine is so good. We do have a lot going on 3 though. Maybe I play either Midnight Reaper or Phyrexian Arena. Maybe I don't need both, Yeah, I'm gonna cut the Reaper, and then I can like board it in against decks with a lot of removal, maybe. Pardon the yawn. Maybe I cut the Arena too. Cut them both. No draw, only mid-range. I do love that we have Ignoble and Birds. They can both turn to the Arena. That's pretty juicy. I can't yawn this early. It's almost midnight. Oh, you're considering 16? I think we run 17 just so we have enough colored mana sources. On top of wanting to play our spells. Could cut the Prismatic Ending. I like having a some amount of spell-based disruption for Eternal Witness to rebuy, though. Battle Ball? In my Recurring Nightmare deck? Nah, I think I would cut Ugin before I cut Battle Ball. Maybe I will cut Ugin here. Oh, is Future Archive better than 3 Dynamo? I actually think it is. Because it can be a draw engine with Eternal Witness. If we still had an 8-drop in the deck, if we were playing like Sundering Titan or Ugin or both, then I think I would want Dynamo. I mean, if I was playing both, I'd want both of them. But if Ugin was still in, I think Dynamo would be better. But with our curve stopping at 7, I think Archive's a little bit better. So this would be 8 green and 3, 4, 5, 6 black, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white. But we can cut back on white easily, right? We only need like 1 white ever. Is 7 black enough? I think 7 black's enough with all of our mana dorks, except for Tree Speaker producing black mana. And then 6 white, like we only need 1 white ever, but our mana dorks don't all produce white. Like the Ignoble only produces black mana. You think Ballista's gonna be a better average draw than Ugin? Yeah, probably. Ugin just like doesn't really fit our main game plan very well. Obviously Ugin's a more powerful card than Ballista, but they're both good in the late game, and Ballista is like better early on if you want to like crew a copter or something. Or if you need to kill their mana dork or what have you. I think it fits a little bit better. Anyway. Yeah, this deck could have used like 1 or 2 more pieces of fixing. Right now we're like kind of cobbled together with these mana dorks. How many white sources would you want for a Thraben Inspector, Pro-Olympic? Hey, so Jigglesworth, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 34 months. The Real Wester, thanks for sharing that Prime. I really like having value creatures in my Recurring Nightmare loops. I also like having value creatures to blink with Resto. He just fits the deck really well. And I don't mind if it's not coming down on turn 1, right? Like, I care if these cards aren't coming down on turn 1, but if Inspector's like the play on turn 2 off of birds or whatever, I don't give a shit. Cruise Copter gives value. It's perfect. It is certainly more awkward off a splash. Typically being a 1-drop and all. But I think it's still good. You want to play just a green-black version of this deck? You could do that. Main deck Bone Shredder and like Mind Shatter and the Dothy Voidwalker and stuff. Voidwalker. I think you lose something when you lose out on Lingering Souls and Resto, but that version of the deck could be better. Just straight green-black. I don't think our mana base is so bad that it's overall worth it to switch to. Oh wow, this is why I have my stops locked. You all got to see firsthand why I don't unlock those. Yeah, I think straight green-black looks like slightly worse to me on paper, but not, like, much worse. Like, if there's a mistake, it wouldn't be a large one. Yeah, Spectral Zoc. Just because, like, our hand doesn't interact with it at all. At least they're not antheming. Let's get in for 3. Have time to maybe draw some cards. Sure. Hedron Archive, looking better than Thran Dynamo at least. I don't think I've run out the Recurring Nightmare. It's like a little vulnerable to disenchant effects if we do that. Walking Ballista? Walking Ballista would be hot. Really, any gas. Any gas would be great. Fuck. Yeah, having all 3 of our mana dorks and then the archive just like drawing us more lands. A little. Yeah, most Commander play groups are pretty chill JRC. I'm sure if you explain to people, like, that it's like your favorite card or whatever, you just want to play with it. For example, I found people that would let me play with my my Artist Proof EDH deck, which is basically like I've got it all sleeved in see-through sleeves too, so it's basically like a completely marked deck. I still found people that were like, "Oh, that's cool as shit." Casual game. So Ugin's coming in, Magister Word's coming in, I think Batterskull's coming in. And this Bone Shredder, of course. Let's bring in Dynamo, because we're bringing in Ugin. Do I even have proofed basics? Oh yeah, the whole deck is like not only artist proofs, but it's also like sketches and painted and stuff on the back. And that includes like basics and fixing and stuff. And yeah, Sebaldanoka's played against it. Let's get this arena out of here. I think I'm gonna cut the Recurring Nightmare too. As punishment for rotting in my hand last game. was thinking for a sec. Do I still like Slime? Slime trades really well. Doesn't deal with flyers so well, but it does trade really well. Is there a picture of the deck somewhere? Yeah, somewhere. I don't have a link handy. I guess if I'm cutting Recurring Nightmare, maybe the Inspector gets worse. Oh, let's get Vraska too. Vraska's a little slow. Jesus. Do you keep this? I think I do. I'm just bummed I don't have the mana for that Necrotal. It's a good point, Quacks. If, like, the rules committee decision makes you unhappy, why not just play? Play the format you want to play. Play with house rules. Come on, green source. Bummer. Firing off Resto here to block seems so all in. Whereas if we hit a green source, then like sliming a land, and then you're only like one land away from just casting Resto to blink the slime. What's my most expensive paper card? It might actually be an Artist Proof. I have a sketched Artist Proof of Soul Ring. And I think I paid like around $800 for it. I don't know how much it would sell for. Artist proofs are such like a niche market. It's really hard to... It's really hard to say like, this is the solid price for this. If I did own any power, where exactly in my house would I keep it? What's your address? I do not own power. No power, but I do have a burglar alarm. So it's like, what's the point, right? Brutal. Well, we got a Lingering Souls we can flash back. Let's jam Copter here. God damn it. Opponent's 2 steps ahead of me. Not gonna keep out Dak? Well, nothing can keep out Dak. Except for, you know, his own mortality. Alright. Lingering Souls answered. I'm gonna replay the Grim Monolith. If we get to untap with it, we can Magister next turn. It seems better to Magister and then Sylvan Caryatid, as opposed to Sylvan Caryatid into Magister, right? What's up to CalebDMTG? What's up, everybody? Condemnation is the one I want. I have played this card before. It's just been a bit. It's probably been like half a year or something. Excellent cube card. Snappy. Thoughts on a Pauper Cube? I have a Peasant Cube. I kind of want to rework it to be a Pauper Cube. This seems like some fucking value. Eternal Witness, rebuy my Resto. That seems like some fucking value. What's the difference? Peasant cubes, you can have uncommons. Pauper cubes are only commons. I think one of the issues with peasant cubes, not that it's a real issue, because obviously you can include whatever you want, is that there's a lot of uncommons that are like borderline rares anyway. That would be like reasonable to print a rare or whatever. But there's very few commons that fall into that realm. You're generally just going to get that very interactive game experience. That humble, honest magic. At common, you don't have rafts? Not good ones, right? You got like Nausea, and the Red's got a few shitty ones. I think the -2/-2 black ones are all uncommon. I can't think of a... Pestilence is an uncommon. Pestilence is common? Oh yeah, because you played in Pauper. Silly me. Yeah, Pestilence is fucked up. You're not wrong. One of the more fucked up sweepers ever. have been leaked. Battlebox is fun. My buddy that has one always beats me every time we play. I know it's his battle box. I know it's his battle box, but and then he's like just played infinite of it more than I have. But it still bothers me. Like usually when I play someone else's cube, I still have like a decent win rate against the person who put the cube together. Something about BattleBox. Valuing resources differently. I feel like when I try and like play slow and like play value based and controlling, I'll get like dumpstered by an aggro hand, and when I try and like apply my own pressure, then I get like destroyed by a control draw. Man, this Hero Blade Hold's just gonna fuck me up, isn't it? I'm just gonna rock my world. That's showbiz? Yeah, that's showbiz. Let's get some white sources. Let's grab a Caracas and a Godless, maybe. And then I'll be able to activate the Wildwood. I feel like I boarded in a lot of answers to Hero Blade Hold, and now I don't have an answer to Hero Blade Hold. It's not seeming great. Okay. Well, they're just spectraling, then I don't think they're actually attacking this turn, which is really good for me. Whew. Whew.
Oh shit, what up?
AC Stone Debate thinks the Sob leaks at 57 months. Yeah, praise the top deck, yeah. We can even like rebuy it with Witness. So I might just like cash in and kill these spirits. The nice thing about leaving the Ballista around, just killing one spirit here, is then we wouldn't have to worry about a counterspell on the Eternal Witness, but looks like we just had that one wrapped up anyway. You know what I liked about that game? How I was I've been crushed so badly over the course of today that I was just expecting to get run over by that Hero Blade Hold. And I was all like whiny, like, gotta answer to that card in here. And then it's like top decked the best fucking answer possible. It's just like, once again, there's no justice in the world. There's no justice. Do we side in the Ballista? Yeah, no. The Ballista's main deck for sure. We boarded in a lot, though. We boarded in, like, Ugin, Magister, Necrotal, Bone Shredder.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Ronde Voodoo, thanks to the Sob for 33 months there. Whining always works. It always works. There's no incentive to be a tolerable person. If you work really hard to be a human being that somebody else might actually want to be around, your reward is that people bother you all the time. What do I got for Fidget cards? I've got some Hedron alignments. I'm actually missing one. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, I got a full playset. A full playset of 5 Hedron alignments that I've been shuffling. Starting to look like TCG near mint. We need some more riffles. Love this Chupacabra draw. It's kind of what our draw was missing, right? Something to do in between the Caryatid and the Vraska. Uh-oh. A Wiccan. Do I still Chupacabra the elves? I guess I do. I feel less good about it with the Awakening Zone in play. Possible I'm supposed to save this for something meatier. Well, the good news is Chupacabra would not have done anything against that thing. Does Vraska even downtick on the Awakening Zone, or does it just uptick and start spitting out 2/2s? Maybe better. You think the opponent has Hoof? I mean, ideally you would have Hoof in your mono green Awakening Zone deck, right? Take the tail that must be taken. Got a fucking Metal Eclipse reference in the chat. How old is that show? It's been a bit now, right? Yeah, they have all this mana production. But I feel like if I downtick Vraska, it's a little vulnerable to the Tron. So I'm gonna uptick, and it's probably wrong, but, you know, whatever. If I was gonna downtick, I would downtick on the Gilded Lotus. Not the zone here. Just a more immediate thing. Ooh. Getting my legs up. Oh, that feels good. I need a prime time or some shit. Oviomancer would perma-Chumpatron too. Just let the Vraska take over him. I wonder if Plowunder is like my best draw. Spells? Just spells in general. They just Abrupticate a fucking 2/2? Okay. Fine, I suppose. Time for me to attack. Attack a little bit. You think we need a few more lands? Yeah, probably. Make a really large ballista. Go, Quagmire, go! I don't really want to Eternal Witness back at Carrington. Maybe a Chupacabra, though. Chumpacabra, yeah. Carrington also doesn't want to witness me back. Fair enough. Fair enough. Starting to get close to a Vraska ult win. Especially with these pirates having menace. Like, they need to top deck something literally this turn. Like, they don't have enough blockers in play right now. These pirates will take 2 blockers each. That's a land. That's a land. Yes! We didn't flood as hard as them. Woo! Yeah! Magic! Not that we didn't flood. We just didn't flood quite as bad, apparently. Seems like another Ugin matchup. Except I don't want to cut the Plow Under stuff this time. That stuff seems amazing. I want Magister. Magister doesn't deal with Thrun, right? Yeah, not at all. Yeah, let's plus Ugin. I don't know if Dynamo comes in. Will just become more rampy? Actually, I like Inspector a lot in games like that. This is too much shit. What do I cut? This is Necrotel I just added. Slime looks good. They showed us multiple good targets for Slime. List looks amazing. We can cut the ending. Let's cut ending. I think Flyers are good in matchups like this. Oh, this is 18 lands. Right, I wanted another Swamp. Because I was adding another double black card. But then I cut that double black card. Alright, get out of here, Swamp. Although, we only have 2 white sources, or 2 white requirements now. Alright, I'll cut the plains again. Alright, I'm gonna jam 41. Please forgive me. Forgive me, chat. The benefit to playing 41, that a lot of people don't realize, is that we didn't cut the wrong card. It'd be really embarrassing to cut the wrong card and then lose because of it. This way we'll draw the wrong card and lose because of it. It's way better. The opponent's on 42? Oh no! I can't win then! You're less likely to draw your worst card if you play 41? Oh, that's a fair point. Uh-oh. Well, I did want to draw a land. But that Sylvan Library is quite scary. Alright, opponent. How aggro do they want a Sylvan Library? I just noticed their name is Sir Chubbs a lot. It's a great name.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Owen Factory, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 53 months. How's the cube been treating me? It was treating me pretty well the other day. It's been pretty medium today. We had a scrub-a-dub. And then a 2-in-1 with some sweet 5-color decks. We had a kind of a sweet black-white deck that almost trophied, but didn't quite get there to start the day off. I think we like flooded the last round or something. Or no, we didn't flood. It was that we had like all of their win conditions locked out except for Grave Titan, and they had Grave Titan and Cryptic to protect it. In 2 draws. It was brutal. I think I just let the Shredder die. Fuck. Really wanted to draw a land here. And ideally play the Phyrexian Arena. Forest would still help. So it would get me closer to the Plow Under at least. So it would still a forest would still let me like activate the Walking Blister or something. Something. Great. Ugin's like not even that bad of a draw. Like we draw a land, then we play the Archive, then we're only like 2 mana away from the Ugin. Eugene! This has been frustrating sitting near missing land drops. Never feels good, huh? Well, a lot of our deck's based on mana too. We have the 17 lands, but then there's also like 3 mana dorks. It'd be very castable. I guess we have 4 actually, 4 mana dorks. So like over half of our mana, or over half of our deck. $18 out of 30 cards would help. I guess there's one comes to play tapped land that wouldn't let me play the Archive. JRC certainly sounds knowledgeable about this sort of thing, Hippofant. I can't imagine there being an issue with fucking pork brine, but... A quick Google seems mixed, actually. So there's a few folks that are saying there's nothing wrong with reusing brine once or sometimes even a couple of times. However, this response has some logic. That once you've brined something, the ratio of the brine is not the same because the meat has taken on some of the components of the brine. So that's fucking interesting. You treat the leftover brine? Well, that doesn't sound great. Oh, just pickle juice? Yeah. Or use it as like a... Use it as a chaser. Trichinosis is a real thing. Yeah, but you're cooking the pork after. I imagine. Like, are you using your brine to make raw pork? Every time I've seen someone use a brine with meat, they then cook it afterwards. I don't think trichinosis is a real consideration. Been almost entirely eliminated from farm-raised pigs. I've heard that too. I've heard that we tend to cook our pork more than we necessarily need to. Just because it's super rare these days. And I did on Bone Shredder, killing my tree speaker would have prompted a concession. Elder's pretty good. Elder Gargaroth there. Even if we had a swamp off the top, we could Hedron Archive into Chupacabra to kill the Elder. I think we're still in a rough spot. Because we're eating 6 here down to 11. And Chupacabra can... Yeah, we didn't draw a swamp anyway. Hey, Pier Zero. Thanks for the 55 months there. That 5-drop they played at the end there makes me want to get the Necrotol in here too. Maybe I do play the Magister. What I mostly want is a fucking... Oh, not that. A 4th land on time. I think that'd be ideal. Did I add that extra swamp? I did. Okay. Do I have a favorite Ben & Jerry's? I do. I really enjoy fish food. And I've liked it since I was a small child. It's good stuff. This hand has all the mana, but none of the action. Yeah, we really just need like a top end card, like a Battlesphere or a Nugan or something. Something to make this hand make sense. Do I ever play this bird? Oh, we brought in sweepers. Maybe I chill on the bird. We could draw Ballista though. Yeah, I'll run it out. You marinate your Wagyu in Bud Light? Gross. You're not supposed to marinate Wagyu in Bud Light. You're supposed to use ketchup like a normal person. Fucking heathens. They are mono green, but I'm playing sweepers. So it's whether to play out the Bird's Paradise to play around my own sweepers or not is the consideration. So running out my Chupacabra now makes me a little bit more concerned about Greater Gargadon. But I do like how effectively I'm using all my mana. Drown the meat in salt. I read an interesting thread on Twitter the other day by a food historian who's arguing that the old idea that Europeans used spices to like cover up the rotting taste of spoiled meat was like super incorrect because spices were extremely expensive. He compared it to using like cocaine to cover up the taste of spoiled meat. It just like wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. But I guess, like, if folks are, like, used to only eating super bland food, then they might have a harder time understanding. Salt, obviously, is good for a meat preservative. But that's not the same thing as, you know, multiple spices, right? Exactly, salt was not an expensive spice at all. Right there in the ocean. Was spoiled meat expensive? Oh, thanks, Disgruntled Gamer. Disgruntled Gamer pointing out that when I said Greater Gargadon, I meant Elder Gargaroth. God, I love having a translator. Yeah, my brain is way better at some things than others. And remembering the correct card name is not one of its specialties. Salt, also not expensive on Moto. Yeah, anyone that's played enough Moto knows that salt is the cheapest fucking commodity there is. That's also true, Ponder Putty. People generally don't eat spoiled meat, regardless of the era. Unless you're starving, and if you're starving, you're not using incredibly expensive spices. Kind of fun. Twitter is so rancid so much of the time, but every once in a while you stumble into a thread like that where someone who like really knows their stuff does a deep dive thread. Okie doke. Opponent's a little low. Well, they weren't going to pay the Echo on deranged tournament anyway, is what that block's about. But they still valued their other squirrels. I was expecting like a double squirrel block on the Wildwood, and then a Resto Blink the Chupacabra and kill the deranged tournament, something along those lines. And even if they quad block the Wildwood, that's still fine. But I think their line's defensible, especially because we don't know what their hand looks like. Yeah, they also don't have hoof, they have this fucking thing. Oh yeah, Greater Gargadon. Here to party. That was a joke. It wasn't a very good joke, but yeah. Magister wipe? I don't think so. They're only at 5. Is the issue with Magister, and we can hit them for 3 in the air here. Down to 2. Maybe you're right. Actually, we just have lethal, right? Yeah, because we can serve with the Wildwood and the Chupacabra. Yeah, so I'm not gonna Magister wipe. 1, because I don't wipe anything. That's just a waste of time. It's only gonna get dirty again, right? And then 2, we also have lethal here. Why wipe where you can just wear spices? Yeah, of course. Let someone gets it. Oh no, they have a thing. Dismember doesn't work. Not with this block. They would have had to block the Wildwood. Maybe they have Abrupt Decay. Isn't this the match where they like Abrupt Decayed something in game 1? The matches have been going our way. I have been a little sad that Recurring Nightmare hasn't happened. Yeah, it would have had to be Assassin's Trophy, right? Which we didn't see out of them. You recommend a bidet? It's pretty sweet. I only used a bidet once when I was in Hawaii. It was good. It was a good experience. I've got a question for Chad. I want to get serious for a second. I want serious answers only here. Would you rather live with a very painful ingrown toenail for your entire life, or only messy poops, only the messiest poops for the rest of your life? Serious answers only, please. I want to be scientific about this. Messy poop? Well, it's not just the average messy poop. This is the messiest poop. Like, I'm talking like half a roll at least. Someone needed a poll for him? No. We don't want a paper trail for this. Like wiping peanut butter out of shag carpet. Yeah, exactly. Exactly like that. If you've ever wiped peanut butter out of shag carpet before, then you should know the exact amount of mess here. The only correct move is not to play. Yeah, I dig it. I dig the reference. Alright, Chupacabra, let's go. Hey, Proximics. Thanks for the 200 bits there. Flying Trample and Pro Instance. It's too much shit. Too much shit if you ask me. Yeah, fair enough, Take Aim. Fair enough. What time am I looking at going live on Sunday? I'm not sure. I think, like, ideally 2 at the latest, but sometimes ideally doesn't happen. So now even if I find an answer to this damn Emrakul, now we're getting clocked by our own Phyrexian Arena. We do have a Planeswalker that can downtick, as well as Acidic Slime. Oh boy. Turn 2, 13/13 Trampler, taking it down. So I'm actually going to do something that we discussed earlier here. And cut white. Partially because Prismatic Ending looked not great there. I'm going to leave the Crocus in. But part of cutting white is letting me play more black mana to more reliably have Dothy Voidwalker down, which seems good against Reanimator. Yeah, like that. Yeah, we've got some good anti-reanimator stuff. Grist is really good to get down early. We actually have like a shitload of answers to Emrakul specifically, if they go for that again. Watch game 2, they're just gonna like Iona me now. Do I want Mind Shatter in here? I kinda do. What should I cut for Mind Shatter? Maybe Recurring Nightmare again. Maybe this Ophiomancer. Ophiomancer doesn't seem great against what we saw. Eugene did not look good against what they're doing. This sounds interesting. So I've been a forest.
Oh shit, what up?
I think you've either been forest number 2 or Mind Shatter here. Hey, Wario Mech, thanks to the sub, thanks to the 4 months there. You can see their deck. They went turn 1 Entomb, turn 2 Exhume, a 13/13 Emrakul, and that was kind of the whole game. Fuck, I don't know. I bet that Mind Shatter would have been dope. Fuck. Why not the 6-drop? The 6-drop and the Mind Shatter are similar cards. If you keep the second forest, it's with the idea that you might want to cast a Vraska. Whereas the Mind Shatter needs a second black source anyway. So you bin the forest and then you hit the swamp for it. And then just fire it off on, for like 3-on-3. Oh man, there's a fly in here. I can't see a fly for like several days. Well, there's one back. Here to bum me out. I kind of want to sandbag the Crocus if I can. The issue would be if they have a card like Mind Shattering. There's only like one card like that in this cube, though, I think. And the idea of sandbagging the Crocus is then, if they don't know that it's there, they reanimate some legend and get blown out. Himnitrock's in. Are you worried about Himnitrock? Alright, I'll play the damn Crocus. Tradesies. This is still a recurring Nightmare deck, correct? Opponents are kind of a tricky spot, depending on how in on the Reanimator plan they're doing. Oh, they have a Wasteland for Crocus. There's another reason to sandbag it. Yeah, it could be down digging on that Worn Power Stone. This way we're like just threatening lethal though. What do they got? What do you got, Chomano? I think Fractured Identity would be the most fucked up single card. It's like take Vraska, start making their own 2/2s. What's the value in leveling up Tree Speaker? I might want a fully leveled Tree Speaker. 1 damage doesn't matter very much right now. Like, Vraska is threatening to ult and just win in 1 attack. Rugged Hierarch for Rug. I like that. Is it just a Bug Hierarch for Bug then? This has been a pretty straightforward match so far. Game 1, a fast Emrakul takes it down. Game 2, a fast fucking Vraska takes it down. It is forms of sorcery, right? Yeah. Do I want like one more answer to a fast Emrakul? Nah. Well. Slimy Hierarch. Slimy's alright. Salty Hierarch for Sultime. Inglorious. That's not bad. This opener seems decent. Naya's Hierarch. What would Naya's Hierarch be called? Irreverent Hierarch. I like that. Fits the rest of them starting with I. Kind of seems sort of Naya-ish. Just slap Exalted onto Birds of Paradise. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Punt City. Punt City thanks for the sub, thanks for the 8 months. You're here to vibe after a threesome. Is everyone still there? In a way, it's a foursome, if I'm, like, interacting with y'all. Not in, like, a way that anyone would count, or a way that would make sense at all. But, you know, in a way, if you squint real hard, which I always do in my sexual escapades. Escapades. Like they always say, if you're not squinting hard enough, it's not even sex, really. I'm pretty sure they say that. I would like to just say, in case anyone's doubting me at this moment, that I'd like to clarify, I have certainly done the sex, and I'm quite good at it. Just so we're all on the same level. An entire sex. Basically an expert. They just entombed for Priest of Fell Rites. Interesting. I kind of like just slamming them next turn. Do we hit the Swamp though, or do we hit Colonnade? Definitely Colonnade. That felt great. My music playlists are not currently posted anywhere, Schwab. My rock playlist is getting to the point where it would make sense to post it. I should do that sooner rather than later. You have 6 kids, so you're an expert? At least 6 times. Unless you like found them. Unless you just found them somewhere. Yeah, I guess there's no guarantees, huh? We could run out the Copter. I kind of want to untap the Monolith. Let's play the damn Copter. Do I like Feed the Swarm as a card? Yeah, it's decent. I like that I'm not just like super bricked by White Ley Line playing a Modern Mill now. Where does the baking soda go? You put the baking soda in your shoes so they don't smell. Maybe that's baking powder. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the expert that I thought I was. Thanks, Sex Haver. Yeah. Instead of CalebDMTG, my title should be CalebD Sex Haver. That would make sense. I was hoping you had another black source here so I could run out the Dothy Void Walker. Seems like a better card to have in play than in your hand, but... Oh, nice, the Winslow. Knowing all the terms, correct terminology. A new theme song, a better theme song, if that's a possible thing. I am not related to Danny Sexbang. Could crew and get in with the Copter. Could also put the Copter in front of the Una's Prowler, which I think I like slightly better. I guess it's worse if they have a sweeper. Should I discard the Voidwalker? Nope, I should not. Yeah, I guess they should have Fatal Pushed before blocks, huh? Would've gotten in some damage. Prevented a loot. How much does 13-mana Emrakul cost? They gotta be getting close. They have Animate Dead in there. Land, instant, sorcery, enchantment, creature. So it cost 8. They had 7 mana this turn. They're super close, huh? I don't know if the Voidwalker is spicy. I might just like not play out any Planeswalkers. I still have Crocus. I don't think I want to bounce Emrakul every turn. I don't know if that's where I want to be. Discard my hand with Emrakul. I might want to discard my hand. They need a land. They need a land to have 13-mana Emrakul here. Oh, they don't necessarily even have 13-mana Emrakul, right? Like, they could have been to Compulsive earlier. I guess we're about to find out. Massacre Worm, sure. One pirate down. I feed this pack rat to the swarm. Was that the play? Oh, I should have fucking played the Voidwalker first. So the Massacre Worm would be exiled, huh? Fuck. Well, I hope that doesn't fuck me. You know their last card's Shieldred? Yeah, but they can still... They're allowed to draw cards, right? Still drawing a card for the turn. They can no longer tap the Ancient Tomb, which is nice. Emrakul's no longer live. It's the main reason to kill the pack rat and get them all the way down to 2 instead of just 3. The pack rat chump. And I guess a reanimation spell on Massacre Worm there isn't quite good enough, huh? Just kills 3 things. Oh, hey! We got ourselves a little trophy. I was wondering if I'd ever manage a trophy again. The deck was pretty good. We never actually cast Recurring Nightmare and looped anything, despite building our whole deck around it. But the deck itself was pretty solid. That's the nice thing about building around Recurring Nightmare, is like your whole deck is just like good value dorks, you know, good value creatures, Eternal Witness type stuff. Hard for your deck to be too bad, if that's what you're doing. Do we see Ophiomancer? We did. Against White Weenie, when they went like Spectral Procession, we had Ophiomancer to not do anything and die. Yeah, nice little trophy, exactly.